Draven here. Hello, Vida. I hope you're doing well. I am fine. Slight sore head as usual, but otherwise okay. We are going to be doing the first look for the next hour. Yeah, sore head, just the usual. No drink. No drink involved. Just not sleeping great. We're going to do a first look this morning at the King's Dilemma Chronicles. This came out end of last month, 30th January 2023. Developed and published by Big Trouble. Just want to say thank you to the publisher and keymailer for the game key, much appreciated. As usual, it doesn't affect any of the opinions I expressed during this video since they are definitely my own, and I will say what I think. Alright, this is a simulation political sim. We need to lead the King's Council for generations as the consequences of our decisions decide the kingdom's resources and political standing. Form alliances, solve dilemmas, and prepare for the final uprising that was foretold by an ancient prophecy. I have taken tablets, so they hopefully kick in soon. Right, let's give this a play. See how it goes. I don't usually play a lot of political sims. Horrible Guild. Who's Horrible Guild? Okay, we have an autosave feature. Click to start. Oh, he's got a sore head as well, look. Alright, let's click to start. I have changed the options, there wasn't many of them. But we have tutorials on. Right, new game. This contains disturbing images and scenes of implied violence, so discretion is advised. So be aware before you watch my video. We shall continue. Intro. Welcome to the Kingdom of Ankist, a place of daring expeditions, gruesome battles, and arcane mysteries. I like the map. Natar Solad. Tyril. Located in the northern continent of Lywick, Ankist is one of the largest kingdoms of the known world, but it's not the only one. Are you doing fine today, Vida? The kingdom of Mhur to the northwest advanced both culturally and technology. Nice castle. Very Eastern. Middle East, that's the word I was looking for. The small and harmless kingdom of Sidlada to the south with its stingy lands. Stingy? Oh, Elite Dangerous. I haven't played that in months. Absolute months. How are you getting on with that? The Republic of Propius to the northeast with commercial abilities beyond imagination. The Kasukian Empire to the distant east, where the Emperor lives in opulence, while the people struggle. You've watched me randomly when I've seen you on. Yeah, I have a sort of schedule. I do try and stick to it these days. I am getting better at doing that, so... I did the Kickstarter for Elite years ago. When I have the big box behind me. You can't see it just now, but I do have the big box that I got sent for doing the Kickstarter. The southern continent, barely explored, is only known for the fierce Ivory Desert and the tales and legends shared by the few foreign travellers venturing to our lands. Ankist has been enjoying several decades of peace, but less than 2 centuries ago, it was divided into many small kingdoms, and raider tribes, conquered in wars or united by diplomacy over the centuries to be incorporated as duchies or marks. I've just got it here, I'll show you, quick. And when I say big box, I do sort of mean a big box. It's a big box. Elite Dangerous. With lots of nice goodies inside. And a letter from David Brabin thanking. See, I really need to play more of it. Let me get my game back up on the screen. And X4, yeah, you should check out X4. X4 is a superb game. I have many hours in X4. I don't know if you know, if you've ever watched Ansel. I know he's not streaming just now, but let me just shout out for Ansel. He plays a lot of X4. That's his main game.
Maybe I should just go back to Hatipa's choice.
He's the expert on X4.
More Xenon in that area.
I mean, there probably is.
I'm gonna get over to the right mouse here.
There's been a load of Xenon constantly.
You are going to assume the role of head of the council, a governing body ruling in the name of the king, located in Libya, the capital city of Ankist.
Man, can you believe it?
Before you begin, take a quick test to determine the house that suits you best. You don't know if you'd like X4 though. Okay. 0 to hero style. Yeah, I mean you can do that. You can stay away from a lot of the fighting in X4 and you can just set up your own trading company and things to start with. So you can play it as you want it, really. Right, we need a quick test. No, we don't like tests. Not in a financial crisis, is it moral to sacrifice knowledge in order to save money? Yeah, it's quite often on sale. There's a new expansion pack coming out later in the year, so it's probably worth checking out nearer then, because they quite often have it on sale. Yeah, I don't really know why. Maybe you know something that would help, but it would cost you money, so you just help others, but you yeah, I and they. Morning, Kaiser. How are you this fine day? I think we should say nay. Oh, I have to hold the button in. Okay. Is it okay to restrict certain religious practices that clash with the established cult? Yes. If a neighbouring country gets invaded, do we step in to support them? Only if they're our friends? It hasn't given us that option. And is the invader our friend or our enemy? 25. Oh, it's just a wee bit too warm, that. No, that's where Kaiser stays. He stays in a really nice warm place. Whereas, us Scots over here have to put up with... Is it going to work? Well, it's actually 4 degrees outside at the moment, but it says 5. You're hungry. With childbirth on decline, do we strongly incentivize families to have children? Yes. We need bigger armies. Each house has a different long-term goal and backstory, which affects their mutual respect. Oh, I haven't done this. I forgot to say barns here. Barn is sitting here. Let me just do that. Oh, that's the wrong keyboard. We've got barn. Keeping me company this morning. Select info to read more about the two houses and make your choice. Okay. Indian meat. Oh, and it's meatballs, is it? Oh. I haven't had them then. Vida, thank you very much for the resub. That's very much appreciated. It helps me out a lot. I think we're just gonna I like that one because it's got like the Swedish colours on it. And it's near the sea and I'm right next to the sea. So we're just gonna go for this one. I'm not gonna read into it. Can we select? Oh, I have to hold the button down again. It does look a bit like Ukraine's flag. Yeah. A group of scholars in Libra recently discovered that ancient chronicles often blame a black circle, a dark rising sun, a cursed eclipse, or other similar images for causing the demise of many past empires. After observing similar clues in recent years, I've got to read all this, have I? The story started speculating about the existence of a secret society that had been leading civilizations to oblivion for centuries. This organization is referred to as the Black Dawn. Some think they are a force of chaos. Others view them as an engine for creative destruction. And some view them as the heralds of a new dawn, harbingers of progress and change. Whatever their true nature really is, it seems that a huge battle is coming. As head of the council, you have the power to shape the future of this kingdom, but the Black Dawn is lurking in the shadows. Its existence is threatening and yet intriguing. Your role is to inform the king about the decisions of the council, but it is within your power to alter them if you so wish, provided you have enough power. It is time to begin. A new king is about to be crowned. How will the future of Ankist unfold? I love meatballs. We haven't made Swedish meatballs in a long time. I need to rectify that. Oh right, you've got a yeast leavened bun. Mmm. Sounds nice. The trumpets strike 3 rising notes, and 81 doves are released as Harold V is crowned king by the prior mother of the cult. The people erupt in a cheer of joy. Our hopes of enduring prosperity are renewed with a new king. Foreign dignitaries from Kuzak, Kirpis, Kidlea and Muhur crowd the royal castle to evaluate the new king and win his favour. The ceremony is followed by a feast lasting for 3 days and nights, along with all the streets of Libra, our capital city. A week later, sitting on his throne behind the grand chiseled door of the council with a sore head, the new king addresses us for the first time. Any authority is flickering, and power can be blessing or a curse for those on whom it is exercised, he says. He's very good, isn't he? After a long pause, he adds, ruling is an unsolvable dilemma. He's even got his own keyboard there. He just puts out the one paw and touches the keyboard. 20 bar, that's it. So this is a political type sim. I don't really know much about it, but the Eclipse keeps track of the 6 storylines. Advance on with each story. When all storylines are completed, the Eclipse will end and an uprising will start. Okay. This is the map of the kingdom. From here you choose your next dilemma from the sidebar. Change the zoom level between the entire continent, the kingdom of Ankist and the capital city. Okay. These 5 resources. represent the status of the kingdom. Influence, wealth, morale, welfare, and knowledge. Every dilemma will move one or more of these resources. Right, so we've got 2 on here. The Royal Marshal reports to us that 3 windmills were... I think we'll have a look at this. Can I do that one? Oh, I need to hold the button in. The Royal Marshal reports to us that 3 windmills were set on fire last night, along the road between Libra and Golden Harbour. The affected millers are asking for help rebuilding their windmills. Why can't they do it themselves? Do we fund the reconstruction of the damaged windmills? To solve a dilemma, use your power to make the final decision after the council has gone through the voting phase. Proving the majority is free, but subverting it will cost you shields equal to the difference in votes. Solving a dilemma moves the resources on the track, as predicted by the red and blue gauges. The amount by which a resource moves will be revealed after the vote. Why have we got a Mr. Assassin Apex? Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, I need to drink more, don't I? So, we should probably just fund that, shouldn't we? That'll give us more money, and that'll give us negative food, so we should just go I. With the monetary help of the Crown, a small squad of carpenters is hired to rebuild the burned out windmills with the most advanced techniques available. After the work, we are informed, not involved, that they noticed the smell of an unknown alchemical substance at all 3 locations. They were set on fire on purpose. Each time a resource moves, the stability marker, this one, to the right will follow it. I'll put my camera over the other side. Switch barn on as well. There we go. If the stability marker ever reaches either end of its track, the rain will end. Oh no. Keep all the resources in the highlighted areas on the track to score more points when the rain ends. Right. In the highlighted area. So we need to get them up into here. Okay, so what's this one do? That does influence on money. What have we got in here? That does money and the other one. Which I've forgotten what that was. Morale. They knew I'd forget that, that's why they gave me that little hint screen. Okay, let's do this one. I think you are at the moment. I'm not sure, Vida, where you're from. Can't remember where you're from, Vida. England, yeah, sorry. I do try and keep notes because my memory is dreadful. My memory is dreadful. It's old age. It just gets worse. Let's go for this, the King's Dilemma Torque. I'd like to be able to read the rest of this. What's this do? Oh, that gets rid of that, okay. Before I go into it. The High Commander has received a message from our soldiers stationed at the troublesome northern border of the Mark of Torque. Scarum. smugglers are offering to provide us large quantities of red iron. What's red iron? A strange metal that can break even the strongest steel. Why would they be offering us that? You live in Texas, but your bloodline is Irish. Yeah, lad. Lad is very UK-entered. Or laddie, we would say up here. We like to soften most of our words. Yeah, laddie and lassie. It's just a wee bit softer. We also have another word for a lassie, which is quine. And loon for a lad. Let's say. So we've got that, and we've got that for a lad and a lassie. Laddie and a lassie. I knew I was going to drop that. Sorry, Baron. I'm waking you up. Yeah, that's it. You just go back to sleep. So loon is short is the same as lad, and quine is short for a girl or a lass. The army wants the majority of it, but there's a lot of money to be made from trading it. Do we reserve the red iron, a strong metal for the army? There's a time counter on the right will increase. When it reaches a space with the skull, the king has a 50% chance of dying. Yeah, weans and bairns. We have that as well. A lot of fancy words, eh? It's just to confuse the tourists. Do we reserve it? That gives us lots of money. That gives us lots of influence. We don't want that, so I think we should go for that. You sound like a Texan with a hint of Irish in your voice. Okay. I've only ever been to Colorado, but that's about the only place I've been in America. That was a long time ago though. Went to Florida once and nearly melted into the sidewalk. A strong economy requires a strong army to protect it. The High Commander contacts the smugglers to establish the operation. A steady flow of red iron from the mostly unexplored lands of the Fuar Mountains is supplied directly to the smiths of the army, with only a little remaining for our merchants. As it should be. The Scarlet Tide. To thank the king for the prosperous business, the smugglers gift him a masterful red iron sword named the Scarlet Tide. The army soon elects the blade as its symbol and as a sign of its future power. A significant portion of the imported red iron starts flowing towards the royal armoury, and the military smiths begin experimenting with new ways of working with the sturdy metal. Because of its exceptional sturdiness, red iron is difficult to mould into weapons and armour, but a few blades are forged for the most elite regiments. I bought myself a JRPG yesterday that I've been looking to get for a wee while. Romancing Saga Minstrel something or other. I shall do a first look on that at some point in the near future. Yeah, Minstrel Song, that was the one. It's very tiring, isn't it, the heat? Too much heat. Do we reserve the red iron at strong? Yeah, we did that. Right. Your morale alignment determines which rewards you'll get at the end of each reign. You can have coins, prestige points, and crave points. Okay. 28 degrees, Kaiser. That's so hot. This is why I don't go on holiday in the middle of the summer. I go nearer the end of the year. You're pretty sure you died nearly every time. The resource track highlights the target area to score points. The more you will be rewarded. Up here. Above the resource tracker there's a preview of the rewards based on the current position of the resources. Okay. What did we get this time? Anything? So it looks like it's all this sort of thing, just building this up and down. What's on here? Things falling over in the background. It's not even a cat knocking stuff over, because they're both sleeping. I want to do one on the world. Let's go back here. Yeah, we need to get... That's going to put the money up too far. Have we got anything that's not going to do money? We could do these three, couldn't we? Let's do this. Quite like the hand-drawn maps in the background. Upon inspecting the first weapons made with red iron, the chief doctor of the Royal Army realised it would be a wonderful material for medical equipment, as it is sturdy even when thin. The artwork reminds me on the Carcassonne board game, which we've played. That's quite a good little family game. Some suggest we should prioritise forging swords over scalpels, but our medical knowledge could vastly benefit from such superior tools. Do we prioritise medical uses for red iron? When you vote against the council member, your relationship will worsen. Okay. Voting in accord with the council member will improve it. Yeah. Obviously. So we've got... These are the council members then. So they want to go for it. Which is what I want to do as well, really. I want to get these two up. Keeping our people alive is more important than giving death to our enemies. We prioritise the use of what little red iron we have for medical tools, for the benefit of everyone. Still, the army would have preferred to wield more offensive tools. Okay, solving certain dilemmas will have permanent side effects on the kingdom. When this happens, a chronicle will be registered in the table above the resource track. Their effects, either positive or negative, are applied to the corresponding resources at the beginning of every reign. Positive Chronicles moves the corresponding resource up by 1 space or down. Okay, the invention of more agile medical tools made with red iron, allowing unmatched precision when incising the human body, brought great enhancements to our medical knowledge. Just brings back memories of the Red Wedding in Game of Thrones. Okay, so we got that. Oh no, that's gone up to the top. If a resource is moved twice in a row in the same direction, it will move 1 additional step. The icon color will show you the last direction. Okay. White up, black down. After the second time that a resource moves in the same direction, it will gain a momentum marker and move 2 additional steps. That's going up to the top. That usually means our stability is not good. Oh no, I've abdicated. I never said I was abdicating. Who's giving out untruths? Okay, so we didn't I could rebel. If a reign lasts for 3 dilemmas or less, you won't be getting any rewards. Oh no. So what we've got here, choosing your heir. At the end of each reign you'll have to choose the moral alignment for your heir to the head of the council. The longer the reign, the more moral alignments will be available. So what do we do? How do I do this? Oh wait, okay. Build a royal treasure room. White, some of these are in red. We could just store the treasure. Pretend it's not there. It's ours. Oh no, we can't do that. We can only do this one. Because we've only got 2 and 2. So what's everybody up to today? I have got my work in less than half an hour's time. Hopefully it's going to be a nice quiet day. Yeah, work unfortunately. That thing I have to do that I don't enjoy doing. You've got work as well, Kaiser. Yeah. My partner's at her work just now. Let's just close that. You're off today, but in Friday all day. Friday's not too bad a day for us, because our line manager doesn't work on a Friday, so it's a bit quieter day. I don't work Wednesdays, so it splits the week up into nice 2-day chunks. So unblock all preps. I'm just getting past all this so we can carry on. Thursday's usually quite a quiet day for us. Friday slightly busier in the afternoon as people panic to get things fixed before they go away on holiday the following week. You'll be super busy this weekend. Just realised it's 2 weeks after Chinese New Year and we're having family gatherings. But you've just had family gatherings, Kaiser. I thought you would have said to them, I'll see you next year, as they left. Manage the council and review the information. Oh, it's 15 days. I didn't know that. Okay. Why do they do that? What's the significance of the 15 days? If you form an alliance with another house, your total power increases by 1. Okay, so we can form an alliance. Completing them will grant you more power plus a bonus cohesion or descent. Oh, right, okay. Right, I've only got 13 coins. Life is to be enjoyed. So they're heading into the dark. So maybe we should try and... I like the hedgehog porcupine thing here. Maybe we should, because they're heading the wrong way, we should maybe try and form an alliance with them. Oh, it isn't strong enough. Oh, right. Suit yourself. I'm going to go with this one. Probably can't do that one either. Gonna do the ship. No, right. Presume I can do this one then. Well, that's us. Sorry. Gonna do this? No, never mind then. Chap go Mai, which literally translates to the 15th night, okay. I suppose it's like us in Christmas when we have the 12th night. I don't know the significance of the 12th night, apart because I'm not religious in any way, but all I know is I need to take my Christmas decorations down before then, or on that day. So, you can find all previous tutorials in the pause menu, thank you. Right, we're going to go back to Ankist. And we've lost contact with the smugglers. Okay, let's go for that. Many think they fell prey to Scarum raiders in the lawless mountains. Some suggest that we should send a military contingent to investigate a dangerous quest, as it could be seen as trespassing by the kingdom of Enkal further to the north, with whom we have not had contact for decades, and whose military strength is unknown. Do we send the army to investigate the smugglers' disappearance? No, they're saying no. They're saying yes. I would say no. Oh, we can spend coins to bribe a council member. Corrupting a council member will freeze the relationship between your houses for the current dilemma. How do we bribe them? Why is he's quite strong. Can I bribe you? There we go. The Lantern Festival. Ah, okay. Chinese traditional festival celebrated on the 15th day of the first month in the lunisolar Chinese calendar during the full moon. Okay. Okay, I have heard of the Lantern Festival then. I didn't realise it was then. It's great all these traditions, isn't it, that are kept going. Yeah. It's like when we have our fireworks display, we always hope for a nice clear night. Right, we're gonna go no here. A few days later, the corpse of one of the smugglers arrives in Torque, bound to a horse with a red iron dagger in his back, holding a letter. Your men violated our mountains. A just sentence has been passed. The gory message is imprinted in red ink with the symbol of a gauntlet, the emblem of the kingdom of Enkal. We alert the army scouts to keep an eye on these aggressive neighbours. After we abandoned Lawrence and the smugglers to their fate, many of our merchants don't feel safe travelling outside the borders of the kingdom to seek new sources of profit. There's a lot of reading. See, this is the sort of game I don't tend to play much. These political type sims. I have a couple of sci-fi ones that are similar, but I've never really gotten into them. Despite the relatively short distance, contact with the kingdom of Enkal was lost for decades. The bitter lands that divide us allow very few exchanges, and they never had much to offer anyway. Though they were a militaristic society, we considered the Enkali as inoffensive as the Scarum, sorry. Nomadic tribes living in the unclaimed brown hills along the border. Yet, despite their small numbers, it seems they've become a threat thanks to red iron. They must have discovered it only recently, but they mastered its harvesting and smithing much better than we. The scouts we sent even sighted an impressive fortress reinforced with huge red iron plates they call the Crimson Keep. Okay, so we're not doing very well, are we? Let's continue. So we need some way to, we should maybe go back to the world. We need to boost our reputation, I think. Let's go for this one. Increasingly, rumours of the fierce kingdom of Enkal worry our people. Many think we should recruit more soldiers among the peasants to patrol the unclaimed lands north of our border. Scholars believe we should instead investigate the customs of Enkal, to ascertain whether they really are a menace, and to clarify the misunderstanding caused by the smugglers. Do we recruit more peasants into the army? I would say no. It probably is just a misunderstanding. Trusted scholars begin research on the customs of the kingdom of Enkal, while a delegation of brave diplomats leaves for the Crimson Keep to ask for an official audience. Many, however, fear we are leaving our borders unprotected. Our decision to investigate the culture of the kingdom of Enkal sparked the keen interest of our scholars, fascinated by their unusual customs and habits. After the initial diplomatic incident, our diplomats have been formally invited to the northern court at the Crimson Keep, where they are welcomed respectively, but coldly. Enkal is a small but highly competitive society. Their clans constantly struggle for leadership, and their warrior kings must display continuous strength to stay in power, which explains their exceptional military prowess. While some might regard them as barbarians, they are organised and disciplined. Serving in the army is the highest honour to them, reserved to those of proven might and impeccable courage. Though few in number, they prove a formidable foe. Still, they are honourable, as long as they are not provoked. They should pose no danger. Good morning, Nolax. How are you this fine day? Okay, we shunted that up. Thank you, Kaiser. Right, wait, we shouldn't do that one because we've just bumped it already. We need to get the money in this up, I think, because they were heading the wrong way. But we could do food at the same time, couldn't we? Is it the be right back clip again? Is it clipped, is it? Okay, I've never noticed if it does or not. It's funny. Hey, Kaiser, I loaded up a test Dwarf Fortress world in an undead area, whatever you call it. I can't remember now. Just to see what it was like. I didn't even last the hour. My whole place just got taken over. I'd only started digging out. That's the hardest, yeah. I just started digging something out, and in came the swarm of necromancers. Everybody got raised again from the dead and was part of the necromancers. So. Didn't last long. So it's going to be a very short-lived fortress when I stream an undead area. Unless I get into the ground quick and just seal it up. The Tribune reports to us that an unprecedented drought has hit Tyrell, ravaging crops and decimating the cattle. The price of bread has increased to the point that many among the poorest can't afford it. But the Kingdom of Muir is offering us uncannily cheap wheat. Why? There's always a reason. A hidden reason. Important it would save the poorest from starvation. But its low price is suspicious. Do we import low-priced Muirhearn wheat? I don't trust them. But we need to get that up a bit. I don't want that going down any further. However cheaply is an unexpected expense that makes the royal treasurer turn up his nose. The poorest fringes of the population Tyrell, however, are relieved by the announcement. The drought has impacted food reserves in all our duchies. Importing grain was our only chance to help Tyrell. Have you managed to get past the tutorial bits, Nolax, or... I would have thought it would have maybe opened up a bit more once you're through them. The drought has impacted food reserves. The side quest a bit dull, okay. Maybe now that they've got a one piece IP, they might come out with more or extend that one. Muir is a small but rather advanced kingdom. They claim that they developed a new fertilizer that allowed them to greatly increase their wheat production without compromising on quality. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Yet the Muirhearn wheat we are importing is suspiciously grey as ash, as is the flour obtained from it. Tyroleans complain that Muir is insulting them with poor goods because of the historical bad blood between them, but the poor outcasts are glad that they have something to eat and do not care about the colour of their bread. Oh. You can restore your relationship with an enemy by voting 4 times in their favour. Okay, so they don't like us. At all. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm really looking forward to playing Xenoblade. Okay, Nolax, you take care. Don't work too hard. It's never worth it. Right, let's do one more and then I will... Okay, I can't do that one. Well, I wonder if I do that one and vote in favour. Why did that go down anyway? I need the diamond and the flag to go the other way. Let's try this one. Sorello, a Codnian merchant from Duan, has taken an interest in the Scarlet Tide, the King's Red Sword. He's offering a kingly sum to purchase a replica. The army, however, has grown attached to its new symbol. They would not like to see its symbolic value tainted and diluted for the caprice of some lazy merchant. Do we allow a replica of the Scarlet Tide sword to be made? I guess we say no. I don't like the sound of that. It could be used for anything, couldn't it? And we need to get back in his favour. We politely decline. Our soldiers rejoice over our decision not to turn their symbol into a commercial product. Codians are known for being rich and refined, but weak and decadent too. Ever since our decision to forbid the manufacture of a replica, the Scarlet Tide has been cherished even more. Its sight fills the battle lines with courage and determination. We maybe did good there. That went up. Yeah, with more of the, like the real-time fighting in it. Where you control one card and the AI controls the rest. I would play that. Right, how do I get out of here? Just as a... for archives. Right, I'm going to quit to the menu just now. I'm just going to go out to the store page. I want to see what features this has got. The King's Dilemma, which came out end of last month from Big Trouble. Let's just have a squint down here. There's hundreds of dilemmas where every choice you make may affect your relationship with other houses. It's definitely a political sim, isn't it? There's a lot of to and fro with the voting and trying to keep everybody happy. Each decision you make has consequences both on your relations with the other houses and on your kingdom's resources. So we've got 12 different houses we can play, each with their own storyline, it looks like. There's over 300 story-driven dilemmas, so it's quite a lot, really. Take you a while to get through them all. Branching narrative paths across 6 intertwined storylines. Multiple endings. Takes 3 to 4 hours to play through one, okay. We can invest in research, tech, and buildings. There's our world. Yeah, it's probably not my cup of tea, but it's well presented though. I did the interface was nice and clear and everything, and I liked all the artwork, and I did like the map style. But yeah. So it's a good game if you like that sort of thing. You had to take quite a lot of consideration into which way to vote, didn't you? There's a lot of conditionals. So yeah, I know. I'm sure there will be people out there that like that. I've got a demo that I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I think it's this one. Hopefully I've still got the demo. They keep taking these demos away when I add them to my list to do. This is Chibig. Mika and the Witch's Mountain. I like the art style in it. Let me see if I've still got the demo. Otherwise I won't be doing that tomorrow. Where is it? See, they've taken it away. Why have I not got that anymore? See, that's annoying. They've gone and taken that away, so I'm going to have to find another game to do tomorrow. Oh no, there it goes. Found it. No, can I not can I not play that? Why can't I download the demo anymore? Oh well, I guess I'll be finding a different thing to stream tomorrow. What have I got done for Monday? Oh, I could do Gross tomorrow. I've got this one. I could do that one tomorrow. That looks a bit of fun. Why don't we do that on tomorrow morning? Yeah, it looked very similar to Kiki, didn't it? I guess we won't be doing it though, unless I manage to find it later today. But we'll do this one instead. This was going to be Mondays. Right. I suppose I will have to stop there. Let me just put this back on so I can see what's happening there. Right, let's see. Yeah, we may as well raid on. Let me see if I can find somebody. Oh, we've got adverts popping up. Oh, Fire Emblem. Somebody's playing Fire Emblem Engage. Let me just go into this. I can't remember if they were... Let's go over to this person who's doing Fire Emblem. I haven't played any Fire Emblem games, I don't think, unless I maybe played one on the DS quite a while ago. Many years ago. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you for the chatting. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Assassin, and the resub from Vida. Much appreciated. Say until I shall be back tomorrow morning. So until then, you all take care, be safe, and I shall say bye for now.